Antony wants his future to Manchester United to be sorted out in the next 48 hours. And obviously, United have put in a bid for Gakpo, but it's really too low. And let's wait and see what message is coming in from a side which goes by the names of PSV and Heaven. And obviously, Ajax are holding a meeting to discuss the right replacement for Ziyech after Chelsea calling for 44 million euros for Ziyech in there for you. So that's what we call karma. So let's wait and see what's going to come in from that. And then Casemiro obviously trains with United. His permit is through and he is obviously going to take part into that game of United versus Southampton on Sunday. That is around lunchtime. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Guys, smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, a lot of things are really happening at Manchester United and you guys are really great. Thank you for loving this channel, but I don't want to talk a lot, but endeavor to go into the right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. And I go by the names of Rock and David. Obviously, we've hit 6,000 subscribers, and in these remaining days, let's push hard and hit 7,000 subscribers. We are 800 subscribers away from hitting 7,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you for showing me the love. Your African Red Devil is in here for you to really let you know what is happening at Manchester United in there for you. As we are geared up, as we are gearing up for the Southampton game, I'm here to let you know that I won't let you down. I'm going to really serve you as you guys deserve to be served. And let's jet and go eyes into this story that was broken by Simon Mollock. He's a chief football reporter for the Sunday Mirror. He has told us that Antony wants a move sorted inside the next 48 hours to Manchester United. This tweet you are seeing on your screen came out, I think, yesterday in the wee hours of the morning at around 3 a.m. You get 3 a.m. That's when it came out through. So that means if at all you're counting 48 hours, right now, 12 hours are cut off. 12 hours are cut off, meaning that we are left with 36 hours. In the next 36 hours, he wants this deal sorted, meaning today and Friday, he wants his move away from Ajax. The reason as to why he wants his move away from Ajax, we've been told this from Hamsteller. Hamsteller really is really very close to Ajax. He's telling us that Ajax are fining Antony with 50k euros each day that he doesn't report himself at the club. So remember, this man who goes by names of Antony has not been training with Ajax from Thursday, Friday, Saturday never played, on Sunday never appeared, and today is Thursday. Those are how many days? Those are close to 7 days of not training with Ajax, meaning that he is paying 50,000 euros per day. That is close to 400,000 euros. You see, that is equivalent to the salary he earns, I think, a month. So it looks like this month he's not going to get his salary at Ajax and is being fined 50,000 euros. That's why he wants his move to be sorted in the next 48 hours or 36 hours, because 12 hours have elapsed and we are left with 36 hours. So United are really working on it, and Fabrizio Romano is letting us know that everything looks like they are confident that this is going to happen. But before I go into what Fabrizio is telling us about this particular deal, yesterday I brought you a story that his representatives are in London. Remember, United holds an office in London and they are house hunting for Antony. Obviously, Antony is house hunting and he wants to really have a home when he really gets out of Ajax to Manchester, when his home is already formed. He doesn't want to act like Ericsson and Lisandro Martinez, who spent their first days at United. Sorry, their first days in Manchester, staying in Lowry Hotel. You get? He doesn't want that. He wants to come in straight into his house with his family in Ajax. In there for you. That is a man who goes by names of Antony. Looks like a deal is going to happen in the next 36 hours. Then Fabrizio Romano has something to say to us about this deal of Antony. United are very convinced that they have good chances of signing Antony, as he's pushing a lot with Ajax to go and try Premier League football. Antony is doing his best to force the move because he wants to join Manchester United as soon as possible. That's the ultimatum that he has given, and obviously it's a previous story we've done from Netherlands that he wants his deal to be done in the next 48 hours, and obviously that is what Fabrizio is telling us, that as soon as possible is the same as in the next 48 hours, because 2 days from now isn't all that far from what we believe Antony is wanting. Then Fabrizio Romano went ahead to let us know that United have not submitted the official bid for Antony, yet as things stand, but it's a matter of hours and it will soon be sent to Ajax. Remember yesterday we did a story coming in from Mark Verwage, very close source to Ajax, telling us that United have put in a bid of 90 million euros. The 80 million euro bid was delivered to us by David Austin, and the 90 million euro bid has been delivered to us by Mark Voyage. But Fabrizio Romano is rubbishing these rumors. I don't know whether they are true either for you, but he's saying no bid has been made yet. That looks like that was going to be an offer. If at all they accept it, then United puts in the official bid. Maybe it was an offer, it was not a bid. Let's wait and see what's coming in from that side. But Fabrizio is telling us United has not yet submitted a bid for Antony in Ajax. There for you. Then again, Fabrizio Romano, he's so much close to this deal and he has a lot of news, and he's telling us that United have communicated to Antony and his camp their plan to submit a new official proposal to get the deal done as soon as possible. United will do their best to sign Antony. Total priority. 5-year deal, personal terms, was agreed 10 days ago. So it looked like before United even went in to put in the bid, they are working on this deal that personal terms have already agreed 10 days ago, and obviously the boy wants to join United. Obviously everyone likes Antony. To me, I'm not even worried about the money, because when the Glazers last spent good money in the transfer, let us put them on pressure and let them spend money, because I think the last transfer they've always been spending 150 million pounds net. You remember? Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the first, they gave him 150, he spent it. So they've been having a ceiling of 150 million pounds net. But this time round, they're really breaking their ceiling. If I told you bring in Antony at 85 million pounds, add on 60 million pounds for Casemiro, that is 144 million pounds. When you add on the close to 50 million pounds we signed, 46 plus 13, 46 of Lisandro Martinez and 13 of Gabriel Malacia, that is 60. When you add it to the 144 million pounds, that is 204 million pounds, and we are still going in for people like Cody Gakpo. So for the very first time, we've seen the Glazers sign in players and sign a lot of players at using the money. If at all we could spend 200 million pounds per season under a very good structure and a manager like Erik ten Hag, trust me, in the next 2 years would be a different team altogether. That is the Glazers. And let me remind you that don't feel any pain that the Glazers are paying 100 million euros for Antony. Don't feel any pain. Do you know that in January, we never even spent a penny? They promised us that they are going to really add the budget that would have been spent in January to the budget of the summer, but they are willing to spend less than 120 million pounds. Not until we are beaten thoroughly and then a new viable buyer for United came in through in the names of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and the Glazers woke up. But we won't need a wake-up call like that every time. That's why I always call the Glazers out, because every time we won't need a call-up to really remind the Glazers that, oh, you're supposed to be doing ABCD. They should be shown the exit door out of Manchester United, because United is far much better than what they think. We're a big club, we're a sleeping giant, and who has made us a sleeping giant? It's the Glazers. It's the Glazers, because they don't have a structure. They only mind about dividends. That's why you see Old Trafford was really linking like 1 year ago, and they couldn't even notice. Look at our stadium. It's not the new art. You get? It should be in a new state of art. So we need to renovate that stadium, and the Glazers don't have money. They're just going all out to borrow money to renovate Carrington and the stadium. So it shows you how incompetent they are, and that's why I'll keep saying that the Glazers should be thrown out of Manchester United. So 10 days ago, personal terms were agreed. I don't mind about the money. Even if they spend 200 million pounds on Antony, I think it's okay for me. We want this player, and this player is talented. And I've seen people coming out and saying that he's being bought at a lot of money. It might affect him. Every time we're having a very hard game, he'll come in through and really not get back to the levels expected him to be. Guys, Antony is a different kind of level or player altogether. And this happens to players who find it hard to settle into a team. The environment. I told you, I think like yesterday when I was doing the video, that Antony is blessed. He's coming to a team where he has a teammate that he was playing with, that is Lisandro Martinez. Secondly, there are two Brazilian Brazilian players at Manchester United that he is used to playing with at the Brazilian national team. That is Freddy and Casemiro. Then tell me how things are going to be hard for this man. And thirdly, the manager who is managing Manchester United is the manager that bought him from Sao Paulo and brought him at Ajax and has seen him grow to the Antony that we're admiring right now. Now tell me how amongst all those options that Antony is not going to really be an instant hit at Manchester United. I really believe he's going to be a dynamite. That's it. I really believe he's going to be a dynamite because the conditions are really favoring him. The reason as to why most players really flop, one, the managers that buy them are not the managers that have been with them at the previous team. People are telling me about Nicolas Pepe, £73 million. He was bought in by Unai Emery and he came in at Arsenal. It was a different team altogether and he found a struggling Arsenal team. But this team of Manchester United, the coming in of Casemiro, gives us a shift of really having most of the ball because we'll be passing and building from behind and we will be delivering that ball to the midfield. Obviously, Antony will be getting that ball and will be attacking left, right and center. I really believe that with the likes of Ericsson, Antony is really going to be having good service. You get? I don't believe that there's going to be a lot of pressure on him because you're having Ronaldo, you're having Anton Martial, you're having Ericsson, you're having Marcus Rashford. So you're having very many people, Bruno Fernandes, to take the pressure off you because all eyes are not going to be focusing on Antony. The problem is players that have been bought at different teams at a high price, all the eyes are looking at them. Look at Erling Haaland. He doesn't have any pressure on him. However much they bought him, 65 million euros. Because there are people like Kevin De Bruyne, there are people like Gundogan, there are people like Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. Anyone can really score in that team. So that keeps the pressure off him. And I believe that's going to be the same situation for Antony when he comes in at Manchester United and is really going to be one of those players that are really going to benefit from this. Now, Mark Verwage, closest to Ajax, has told us that a meeting is going on in the Johan Cruyff Arena to decide what to do next regarding the Antony situation plus replacements if sold. Obviously, they know they're going to sell him and it will be a stupid decision from Ajax if at all they come in through and say we're not going to sell Antony. You are making abnormal profits out of a player who you're not going to be having next season. And who tells you that even if Antony stays, he's really going to be the same player at Ajax? No way. He told them that if you don't sell me, it's going to affect me. And it's going to affect me mentally and I won't be the same player again. So, they want to sell the player. That's it. The player is going. Trust me, the player is going and obviously they are really discussing on who's going to be the replacement, but they've been hit by some bad news that Chelsea is demanding for 44 million euros for Hakimi Ziyech. So, it looks like they are also trying to do karma because they say karma is a bitch. And obviously it's a bitch because Antony is being overpriced out of the move to Manchester United and obviously Ajax are being overpriced out of the move for Ziyech to join them. So that's the situation down in Ajax. They are discussing the possible replacement of Antony and let's wait and see what is going to happen. But the next hours are really crucial, guys. The next hours are so crucial. Now we had a story coming in from Footy Insider. They are telling us that Manchester United are submitting a £25 million take it or leave it bid for PSV and Eindhoven star Cody Gakpo on Thursday. That is today. So, yesterday, Cody Gakpo was knocked out of the Champions League. They couldn't win their home game and he's out. Obviously, United is chasing for this player. The player is valued at close to 43 million pounds and United want to put in 25 million pounds. Obviously, you expect this from United after weathering the storm from the fans that they should be really selling this club. After winning against Liverpool, then we are kicking out of the Cody Gakpo deal. But obviously, we need Cody Gakpo. We need Cody Gakpo. Reason being, he helps you twice. Playing as a left attacking midfielder where Rashford plays and playing centrally. If at all Martial gets an injury or Ronaldo is injured, he can come in and play into that role. So I think we need Cody Gakpo. We need Cody Gakpo. And 100% believe we are going to get in Cody Gakpo at Manchester United, though United are just trying and testing the patience of PSV and seeing can they really loosen the purse strings and really accept that money. But I really believe that £25 million is really way banger average on the amount of money that is being requested for this guy. And again, we've been told by Rick Rick is really a source from PSV about the situation of United submitting a £25 million bid today. As told us that Gakpo will not go to Manchester United for £25 million. PSV will not accept that. Transfer Cody Gakpo from PSV to Manchester United, still not sure, but bid of €50 million still expected. United looking for possibilities to bring a transfer in line with the football fair play rules, the financial fair play rules in there for you. This is Rick Elfrink in there for you. He is really a PSV watcher and he is a close source to the club. So the club will only sell the player when they are really given €50 million. That's when they will sell the player. That's like £43 million. And obviously, United will go in and really pay that money. And I'm asking myself, now, after us getting Casemiro and going in for Antony and PSV going out of the out of the Champions League, obviously United won over Liverpool. The pressure is now okay. The sea is calm, and now the Glazers are fine and telling us that they are so much concerned about the financial fair play rule. How are they thinking? Do they think we are stupid? We are not stupid. The Glazers are doing this because they know that they want to give us an excuse of not going in to buy players. Chelsea has a new man, £300 million injected in the club, going to be injected. And the Glazers who have been milking close to £1 billion out of Manchester United are here. They cannot really get money to really get us to where we're supposed to be. Get in Antony, get in Cody Gakpo. We don't want your excuses. We are fed up of your excuses. We are not. We are fed up of your excuses. Me, Azrock and David, the African Red Devil, I'm really pissed of the Glazers. I don't want to hear such stories, and I expect such stories to come in through because these are the gimmicks that the Glazers are good at. Trust me, if you ask what the Glazers are good at, this is what they eat. This is what they eat in the morning, and they sleep over it. Spinning is what they are doing. Now they are spinning that before everything happened and really went back to normal, United was interested in Cody Gakpo, Antony, Casemiro, a goalkeeper, a right back. We are interested in 5 signings. Now, where did that money go? Because if at all we are beaten on Liverpool, Antony would have already been here, Cody Gakpo would have already been here, a goalkeeper would have already been here, and very many other players would have already been brought at Manchester United. But because there is a relief, the Glazers are saying, let's save this money, let's bring in Antony alone, let's show that we bidded for Cody Gakpo, but they really rejected the bid. That's what they are going to do. But I'm warning the Glazers that your time is over. You might not be seeing it, but you've made very many steps in the wrong direction, and maybe the fans have really not been bothered and you've gone away with it. But this time round, you are not going away with it. Trust me. So, Cody Gakpo, United needs to raise their bid if at all they are really willing to go on and really bring in a man who goes by the names of Cody Gakpo at a side which goes by the names of Manchester United. And lastly, the story that is going to elate all United fans all over the world is being brought to us by Relvo and Alvaro de Grado. This guy was so much close to this deal that everything he told us happened. He has told us that work permit sorted for Casemiro. Casemiro will train for the first time with United today. Obviously, has trained with United. Casemiro will be available to future versus Southampton. This is the news that every United fan wants to hear. That Casemiro is going to be available for the game of Southampton and today has trained with the club. And obviously, I fancy him to start. And for that information, guys, I'm going to do, I think after this video, I might do one more video concerning the transfer news. If at all there is a story that has broken, or I go in and do what we call the match preview of United versus Southampton, a game that we need to win. The momentum needs to go on. Another foot needs to be put on the pedal. We need to show the fighting spirit. And obviously, Casemiro, good addition to the club. But obviously, my call and worry is one, if at all he gets an injury, we go back to the United that we were. That's the problem. So I want us to be a consistent team that is really good at doing this kind of job. And let's get this job done by getting in people like Frenkie de Jong. Let's get in Antony. Let's get in Gakpo and see what the club is going to be about. Because when you bring in Cody Gakpo, Antony, Frenkie de Jong, obviously, we are solid and sorted. Even if we don't bring in a center forward, everything will be solid and sorted. Thank you guys for watching in. Rokan David is my name. Tell me what you think about Antony calling for his deal to be done in the next 24 hours. Obviously, they're now 36 hours. Thirdly, Cody Gakpo, £25 million bid expected to be submitted in by Manchester United to a side which goes by names of PSV. Let's wait and see whether it will be accepted or not. But the source close to PSV has told us that they will only allow this player to leave if at all 40+ million pounds have really been handed in as a bid. Then Casemiro, permit sorted, trains with United today, and everything has gone on well for Casemiro. So guys, your reactions are welcome to the comment section below. Endeavor to subscribe to this channel, guys. We hit 6,000 subscribers today and some more 200. We are at 6,200 subscribers. Can we push and have 7,000 subscribers by the end of today? Sorry, by the end of this month, because this month ends like in the next 7 days. Can we really push it? And we can see it happen in here onto the United Matters channel. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. Your reactions are welcome. Smash the like button. I want to see close to 300 likes minimum on this video. Smash the like button, guys. And this is Rokan David. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly and protect you all in the blood of Jesus Christ. I sign out for now. See you later. Second video of the day. If at all you want to watch me do what we call the the Champions League group stage in the for you draws, go to Rokan Media Football. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be there and I'm going to be broadcasting that live onto the Rokan Media Football. I can't broadcast it here because you're not in the Champions League. I'll broadcast the UEFA Europa draw tomorrow because that's where we are, and it will run on 2 channels. But remember, if at all you want to watch the draw, go to Rokan Media Football. Look for that channel, subscribe to it, and everything is going to go down there. And let's wait and see where those teams are really going to be. And tomorrow we'll be here sorting out things concerning Manchester United and Arsenal. I'm out for now. See you later. Bye-bye. But we are not yet done today. Thank you guys for loving this channel. I love you too.